Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we are watching the 1998 American romantic comedy film called The Parent Trap. In the year 1986, Nick Parker and Elizabeth James meet on the Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah? I mean, I am so confused at this movie already. So they meet on the Queen Elizabeth II and they fall in love and get married. Soon they give birth to two twins named Hallie and Annie, and shortly after their birth, Nick and Elizabeth divorce, with Nick being given custody over Hallie and raising her in California where he owns his vineyard. Meanwhile, Elizabeth raises Annie in London where she works as a wedding gown designer. 11 years and 9 months later, in the year 1998, the twins are coincidentally sent to the same summer camp where they form an intense rivalry. When Hallie and her friends perform dangerous pranks on Annie's cabin, Hallie and Annie are sent to the isolation cabin where they begin to bond over the same common interests. When they realize each has a divorced parent, they show one another a photograph of the parents with whom they have never met and discover that they are twins who were separated at birth. How do you not tell your daughter that, oh, you have a sister like who is living with your mother? So Annie and Hallie now both arrange with Martin and Chassie for a meeting between Nick and Elizabeth at the Stafford Hotel in California. Although only Elizabeth is aware of this, Elizabeth and Nick are reunited, and Nick happily realizes that he has Annie with him since the camp. Elizabeth also meets Meredith and learns that she and Nick will be getting married. Annie and Hallie attempts to recreate, so this is really after the summer camp, just let you guys know, if you guys are confused later. So Annie and Hallie attempts to recreate the night where their parents met by arranging a dinner at a yacht. Nick and Elizabeth agrees that Hallie will go to London over Christmas and Annie will spend Easter in California. However, the two decide not to resume their relationship, with Elizabeth planning to fly back to London with Annie the next day. However, the two twins refuse to reveal which one is which unless the four of them go on a camping trip together. Elizabeth insists that Meredith go in her place, wanting to get to know the girls before she marries Nick. And the girls plays a series of pranks on Meredith, including putting a lizard on her head and filling her inside repellent with sugar and water. On returning home, Nick is somewhat relieved to be free of Meredith. He shows Elizabeth his wine collection, which includes wine they drank on their wedding. The two realize that they are still in love, but decide to go their separate ways. With the twin that they have, the twin that they have in custody, and Elizabeth and Annie arrive back in London, and they are stunned to find Nick and Haley, who flew to to London via Concorde. Nick reveals that he feels bad about not going after Elizabeth the first time. The two finally kiss and signifying their intention to resume their marriage. And at the end, credits show photographs from their wedding, which also takes place on the QE2, with Haley and Annie as a bridesmaid, and Chassie and Martin getting engaged.
Okay. On the count of 3, we'll show them to each other, okay?